Yes, hello guys, welcome to another live video. Today we're going to be talking about the exam and the continuation of where we stopped yesterday. I think we had an incredible session yesterday, so today we're going to crack on and continue from where we stopped so that we can. But today we just have 10 questions, then we're going to jump into a Kahoot. Kahoot is like I'm going to send you guys a code and something that you're going to log into, and then we're going to play a game online. You guys are going to play a game online, and for let's say 2 to 3 times, then we're going to see who tops the game. So maximum 15 people can register, then we will play the game. So the first 15 people will register, then we start to play the game and see how it goes. But yeah, guys, nice to be back again. I hope you guys are prepared for today's session. As I said, we're going to continue from yesterday's session. But by the way, how are you guys? And today, 24th, 4 days to go, 4 days to go. And within these 4 days, you can still learn a lot. Or let's say not 4 days, let's say 3 days to go. Within these 3 days, you can still learn a lot just from revision. And it was something I just thought about the Kahoot. Kahoot is a game that I have I have created with questions that you're just going to pick the questions, and it's going to be fast coming. So it's going to be something enjoyable, but we're going to do that after we answer the last 10 questions of today. I mean, the last 10 questions we didn't do yesterday. And then from there on, we do the Kahoot, and yeah, that's it for today. So probably today's session, if it's an hour and something, why not? But let's see how it goes. And the main thing is that you guys achieve something from your preparation, from the preparing for the exam. Okay, let's see on screen. Hey Brian, how are you today? I am good. I'm good. Yes, I'm excited to come again and speak to you people. So I couldn't wait for today. I don't know. It's almost like something as if I don't say it's like something as if I'm writing the exam. But I was so excited for this session just to come today because the session yesterday was quite nice, and I didn't finish the questions. So I promise I have to finish the question. And you too, I hope you're doing well. And how is the preparation? So I hope preparing well, and because you have been quite also consistent the life in the life. I see the agency connect, so I see most of the time also, because most of you guys, the thing is I don't know the name. That's why I said I would like you guys to put your names so that at least I can read them. When I see most of their YouTube name, I just see the agency connect. I see this, I see different names. But anyways, yes, I'm doing well, and that's it. Yes, it was very productive yesterday, and I'm 70% confident. Okay, that's nice. If 70% confident, that's nice. So let's say if we add these 2 days and you are 80% confidence, then that would be nice. This to let's say before you write on the 28th, which is yes, I make sure I have 1 or 2 live with you guys again, just doing revisions and stuff like that, so that it can be and not too intense reading, just revision stuffs. Praying to be able to find answers easily. Yeah, I think what I'll say is that most of the things that you have been reading, if is just to rehearse, keep rehearsing the things that we have been going through, and most of the time, if you have been part of this session, part of the sessions, the exam, that things that don't fail, don't really fail in the exam. I don't think anyone will come up from that exam without uh, having a lot of RSTPR or a lot of FFAR questions. I don't think anyone is going to have an exam like that. That is, you don't have more of those questions. So, if I give you guys these tips, then it's something that at least most of the time, even if you are doing your revision now, spend times also just doing revision on those topics is going to help a lot. Yeah. During this time when I was writing, what I was doing is I used to sit on my sofa over there behind me. I used to just sit on my sofa, the TV. Never, I wasn't watching the TV, but I would just sit on the sofa at this kind of time like that, because most of the time you have read a lot of things, so you're just like trying to revise picking things that they might come, because things that are like minor, most of those questions always come. Let me say they always things like minor, because it's always a given that they try to ask minor in a certain thing in a certain way. Sometimes they ask things like this kind of questions, this that a minor travels to a country somewhere, and the treatment of the minor is not good. They give something, a case study, something, this kind of questions. It always comes about minor, or something about transfer. Yeah, transfer, those kind of questions, because minor transfers and all those things, those are really, really vital things, and most of the time they turn up. They turn up because, as I said, as an agent, most of your job that you'll be doing, they try to set the exam. Actually, if you understand the setup of the exam, they try to give the exam based on what you'll be doing, in real life. With my experience on, let's say, each year, I've always made sure I've had like close to 10, 15 people that have known a lot of their past questions, what they had and everything. So sometimes when people write, I'll be having a conversation with them, and they'll be saying, this one came, this is how the question came, and all those kind of stuff. So with the experience I always gather, also most of the time is transfer, registration, things that have to deal with you. And then they ask you about things about as an agent, all this third party kind of stuff. But of course, they can play with it. So what I want you guys to know is, have when you read a question, before you read a question, try to have an idea of what the question is trying to ask, because they can play with the answers a little bit, play with some things a little bit. So try to understand it, read it and understand it normally, because the aim of the exam is that you should be able to get out of, let me say, when you're about to work for someone or maybe build your own agency, you should have an idea of how the industry looks like. That's why the exam is. That's why sometimes the question they tweak it, yeah, just to play around it to see whether you can know what you can understand the technology behind it. So that's just the idea of the exam. But apart from that, if you have been reading, now is the time just to give a run and just start just answering and looking at definitions, things like that, going breach of transfer, um, female player, and all those kind of things, transfers, rights of an agent, agent obligation, all those things that you can just glance through, because it's going to help now. And remember, you have an hour to prove to yourself. So you have an hour to make the jump from just being preparing as an agent to becoming an agent. And from there, it's a different, because once, right now it's different. The moment you pass the exam, you're a different person. Is it going to change you? Is it not going to change you? No. But what is going to be sure is that, if it, let me that's just how life, what is going to be sure is that if a player falls into your hand, that is, let's take for example, is a good player, you can have the right to take that player to a club and knock at the door of the sporting director. So it changes your life automatically. People, that's how life is. People have different, different story to tell about life. Some people make a lot of finances in life, some people struggle, but always it's always a matter of always looking at timing. How you, so imagine you pass this exam, and then you have a very young talented player in your hand, and you take that player to a club. Just an example, you take that player to the club, and then because that player is so skillful, they say, okay, they want to buy that player, that the club is interested in that player. Within 1 year, that player is being transferred to another club. Your life changes as an agent, because you are, let's take for example, you have a 2 year representation agreement with him. Your life changes as an agent, but that life started changing when you were preparing for the exam. So that's just how life is. That the effort you put now, in future you can get a player that is so talented that you manage to have a representation agreement with him, and it changes your thing. Because sometimes some people, some agents, they have, I don't want to say they have luck, but because everybody works. I don't believe in they work also hard, no matter how luck. place itself, but they work hard. That if you have a player who is very talented and everybody wants that player, so and you have a 2 years representation agreement with him, no matter what, before that 2 years representation agreement finishes, probably let's take for example if the players transfer to a club for let's say 50 million, what's the agent fee? Let's take for example now that there's no year service fee, What let's take for example you have 7% of that. How much enters your pocket then? So your life automatically changes. So this I'm just trying to give this a place when you guys are preparing, put that energy. This 3 days remaining, do this because this is only you can change your life. Yeah, only you can do it for yourself. And once you turn that page, once FIFA announces in June that you are now an agent, it becomes different. Yeah. Okay. But anyways, let's go to today's studies. We're going to talk more. Let's go to today's studies. We're going to continue from where we stopped, and then we will do a game. What the game is like a card game. I'm going to send uh, the game where you're going to click on the chat. When you click, then I'm going to give you the pin codes. Everybody, when registering, you can just put your name or what is your nickname or whatever you might put there in that game, so that when we're answering the question, your scores, the scores of your question, the scores you have, is going to be your name is going to be put on it. So let's just see how you do. It's just a game just to warm your brain up, how quickly you can think of questions. So these are the kind of things I would like to do with you guys, so I'm finding various kind of tips just to make your brains more sharper, so that at least you have something to do before, or have some few questions. If I can add, let me say now, from now to when you're ready, if I can add, let's say, an extra 2 answer to what you have been preparing, that would be great. So okay, let's see. Yesterday good evening everyone from Lyon. Yes, good evening again. Good, you're on time. If the exam questions looks just like the ones we have been practicing here with you, we should be able to pass easily. The exam is yes, the exam questions looks in those formats, but it's multiple as is. The thing, as I said, the way the exam comes is the computer or the machine makes it, just like it does a ballot and it throws you 20 questions, throws your friend another 20 questions, throw another person. So each person has different 20 questions. So you understand what I mean? So it's just like select the machine, just it's not someone actually allocating the question, it's just a machine who makes and then flings out 20 questions to each person. So even when we used to write, let me say when I wrote in 2024, if I was writing, the person sitting close to me will be writing a something different. The other person sitting there will be writing something different. Yeah, because I told you guys that 2024 we used to go and write we wrote at the FAs. This system that you're using came in 2025. Yes, good evening again. Yeah, everyone. Let's go. Okay. Okay, guys, let's move on. Let's see it. First question. Was it this question? Let's see. Okay, good. That was it. So we're at question 20. We did 20 yesterday. So now let's go to question 21. So we're starting at question 21, guys. This is continuation. This continuation of what we did yesterday. So we did 20 yesterday, first 20. So today we're going to do from 21 to 30. Then before we go into the Kahoot, that's the small quiz. It's not is it even a quiz, the small quiz that we can do. So let's see. Okay, for 21, a football agent submits incomplete information in their license application, but later corrects it after being questioned. The agent argues that the correction should prevent any consequences. FIFA reviews compliance with eligibility rules. Which statement is correct? Select one. A. No consequence applies. B. Allowed if corrected later. C. False or incomplete statement violate eligibility requirement. D. Only warning. So same procedure, page, page number and answer. Let's go. Someone said C, but what's the page number? So keep searching. I'm waiting for page number. Okay, someone said um, page 285, article. Okay, let's see. Someone said page 285, article 17.3a. Let's see. So, okay, let's see what. Let me find your page. Let's see. I want to find what you say. 285, article 17.3. 285. Okay, I'm at 285. Article 17.3. What does it say? This is 17.3a. Okay, 17.3a. The, the FIFA General Secretariat will notify the football agent that it believes there are grounds to consider that they are not met eligibility requirement and an automatic provisional suspension and no. Okay, that's different. The question, what's the question? The question was football agents submit incomplete information. It's about incomplete information in their license application. So what's keyword here? Most of you guys, what's the keyword? A football agent submit incomplete information in their license application, but later correct it after being questioned. The agent argues that the correction should prevail. The correction should prevent any consequences. FIFA reviews compliance with eligibility requirements. Eligibility rules. Which statement is correct? Select one. No consequences apply. Allowed if correct letter, false, or incomplete statement violate eligibility requirement. Only warning issued. Just one person. Okay, I'm still going to give you guys time. Is someone waiting? Are you guys waiting for someone to show the answer, guys? Go to work. Go to work. Let's see. Try finding. Still searching. Yes, I'm waiting. Yes, take your time. Yes, do. I said we have just 10 questions. So after the 10 questions, then we play that card game twice. Then that's it. Then we can have a conversation. Then and then we go. Good evening from Canada. Yes, good evening and welcome. Yes, again. We just started with question 21, question number 21. So that's the first question we started. So you're right on time still. What questions are we now? We are on question 21. We started just with question 21, number 21, because yesterday we did question 1 to 20. So today we're continuing with 21 to 30. Then we'll have a little game that I'm going to send you guys. I'm going to send you the address that you can click on it. And then I'm going to send you a pin. That pin that you use the pin to enter to log in into the game. And then from there, we're going to start playing the game. I'm going to just be clicking and the questions are going to be coming and then you just click yes or no, true or false. There, we can do that 2 to 3 times and let's see how you guys fare within the game. But it's going to be sharp because it's 10 minutes. 10 minutes to do those things. It has to be 10 minutes. Ooh, let's see what question. Let's see. No one has still searching. Okay, guys. Oh, sorry guys. Yes, I'm back. Yeah, but this is just terrible. My this thing just went off. I don't know. Network. I don't know why what this is happening with my computer. But something just it went off. I think this is the second time. Yesterday went off, and today same thing. I don't know. I had to off and then on it back just to get you back. Just to get you back or to get back online. But good. I hope you guys can hear me. Oh, I hope you guys can hear me. Just let me know if you can get me. So that let's continue. Camera. I have to fix my camera. Someone to let me know in the chat if you can hear me. That's just what I need. Can hear you. Okay, good. That's good. Okay, let's look at question. Let's look at 21. I was about to write, and then this crazy stuff just went. Okay, good. Yes, we can hear. Perfect. Okay, good. That's nice to know. So let's do this then. Okay, just a moment. Add this back on screen. Okay, and the question that was, let's go back to question 21. Yes, so question 21, that was it. And let's see, let me find that location and send someone there. Let's see. Okay, so if we go to page 272, let's find page 272, article 5, paragraph 1. Yeah, paragraph 1. With A, comma, I. Okay, let's see. Guys, check. Yes, perfect. Check that, guys. Check that page and let's see if you find an answer to the answer to question 21. Check it for a few seconds. Let's move on because at least we have been. The answer is C, yes. But as I said, I wanted you guys to. Someone put. Okay, let's see. Someone put 646. Article 4.1. 646. Okay, let me run to it straight. But check that page I've given you guys. 646. 646. 646. And under 646, your answer was, it's on 646 as well. Okay, good. So what was 646? Article 4.1. 646. Article 4.1 and E have made no false incompetent statement in. To be eligible to maintain their license, the football agent must have made no false or misleading or incomplete statement in their license application. Okay. Great. Okay. So, yeah. Well, okay. Good. Some of you could find another page, another number. But yes, let's move on. The answer is C actually, but as I said, I always need the page number so that you guys can use your brain to find the page number. Is more helpful like that. Let's move to the next one. 22. A club loans a player and then attempts to loan that same player to another club during the same loan period. The club argues that it still holds contractual rights over the player. FIFA must determine if this structure is allowed. Which statement is correct? Select one. Allowed if agreed by clubs. Allowed if FIFA approves. Not allowed. Sub loaning is prohibited. Allowed for youth players. I think this is quite easy. So 22. What's the answer? 22. Yes, C. Sub loaning prohibited. Yes, C is the answer. And do you have any page number? Check, check, check. Yes, C is the answer. There. Horrible. Yes, guys, this is a little bit horrible. I'm getting a little bit annoyed because I don't know what's happening. But Mike, you're back. Yeah, I'm back, but I don't know what's happening. So it's just I can't figure it out. Saying my internet, but it shouldn't be my internet because I have a 5G internet and I don't know what's going on. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I restarted the computer. That's why it's on. But I don't want. But I've not experienced this before, so it's just. Or is it that my computer has been so long on to the whole day? I don't know. Let's try again and see. If it goes again, then I'll try to restart it and stay a little bit and see how it comes, how it goes. Okay. Question 23. Let's see. Question 23. Let's go. No. Well, on question 22, but no, I think you guys said, was it 22 and 22? 22 was C, but no one said, yeah, 22. Good. Okay. And what was page? What was page number? Did anyone find any page number? Let me see. Page 170. Yeah. Okay, let's check. 170. What number at page 170? Okay. Okay, 170. Let's see. Let me check 170. Article 10, number 10, paragraph 1F. Okay, yes, good. Which means you have it. Yes, that's it. Yes. It should be there. 170. Article 170. A new crop is prohibited from sub-loaning. So at 1F. So go to 170, loan of professionals. Article 10. I mean, 10. And then we have 1F. So I write this answer because some 170 page 170, number 10, and then you have 1F, 1F, if I'm not mistaken. 170, number 10, 1F. Yes, a new crop is prohibited from subloaning or prematurely transferring a professional to a debt club. No, no, no. I didn't put. Well, anyways, it has to have number 10 there. It's page 170, number 10. And then you check it at 1F, you're going to find it. Okay, let's move and see. 24, we have a football agent. No, not 24, 23. We are 23. A player signs a representation agreement but decides to negotiate a transfer independently. Sorry, I have to off this call. Let me see. No, yes, it's off it. Yes, my mom is calling, but I'm going to call her later. Okay, let's see. A player A player signs a representation agreement but decides to negotiate a transfer independently without involving the football agent. The agent claims this violates the agreement. The player argues that they have right to act independently. Which statement is correct? Select one. Player must use agent. Player cannot negotiate alone. Player can negotiate independently. Only FIFA decides. Okay. So what do you think? There used to be this while we are trying to figure out the answer, I'm just going to explain something. So there's always this scenario that they always place that always comes in this situation. So they say, let's take for example, they say Paul has a representation agreement with his agent, and his agent is, well, let's say Mike. Let's give an example, Mike. And then uh Paul wants to move clubs, but they can't seem to find any new club. Now a new club rings uh, Paul on the last day of the transfer window, telling Paul, let me say 2 hours to go for the transfer window to shut, and telling Paul that they want to sign him as soon as possible. So now Paul tries to ring his agent, and his agent is not picking the phone. What can Paul do in that situation? So that question also is something that always comes. Or not always comes, something they always said, something in a similar situation, something like that. Those kind of situations, they try to say, okay, what can the player do in that situation? Because does he wait for the next transfer window next year or the next transfer window because his agent is not available, or can he negotiate his own contract by himself even if he have a representation agreement? So it's similar to this kind of things. Yes, good. Paul will represent himself. Yeah, that's the answer. Yes, Paul will represent himself. And he will need just cause to do it himself. No, no, no. He will represent himself according to. So it's good at least we have this kind of few questions just to chat about it. So in this case, you have to know that Paul will represent himself because if his agent is not picking up the phone, and it's 2 hours to go to the transfer window to go, so he can represent himself. Okay, let's see. Let's check what questions. It's called player and coach autonomy. And let's see. Players and representation, but deciding. So I'm waiting for the page number. Did you guys find any page number? So that let's move forward. Did you guys find? Oh, someone found it. Good. Yes, this one. That's the answer. The answer is 270. It's at page 277. Yes, Article 12, paragraph 12. Yes. And the answer is C. So someone found that one. Good. Player can negotiate independently. So that's it. So if you want to check the answer, you can go to this page. So I try to show this page so that even if you're reading, and I try to make sure I give you guys the number of the page so that even if you're reading tomorrow or whatsoever, so that you find it, so that you, even if you're messaging me that you didn't find something, at least we are trying to make it clear that you can find the page from this place, from you can find these numbers. You can use this number to locate the answer from the study materials. Okay, let's go again. Next one. A football agent receives a service fee even though the representation agreement had already expired before the service fee were performed. The agent argues that the deal was related to previous negotiations. FIFA reviews whether the fee is valid. Which statement is correct? Select 1. Fee is valid. B. Fee valid if client agrees. C. Fee not valid unless agreement was enforced. D. FIFA decide case by case. Hide that one there. Waiting. Did you guys find it? I will choose I will choose 24A. Okay. Okay, let me give you let me send you guys a place, let you guys check. So go to page 278. Okay. Article 14. Go to page 2, article 14, paragraph 5, and read. 24A, paragraph 2. Okay, someone put this question here. Let's see. 24 is A, page 279, article 14. Article 14. Yes. What is the keyword here? Article 14, paragraph 5. And your answer is A. Just a moment, I'm coming to you. And your answer is A. A. How comes your answer is A? So let me read that statement before I come to answer. Let me read your statement. So I'm dealing with this question. So let's go and read your statement. So before reading the statement, they say a football agent receives a service fee even though the representation agreement had already expired. So he received a service fee even though the agreement has expired before the service were performed. The agent argues that the deal was related to previous negotiations. FIFA reviews whether the fee is valid. Which statement is correct? Select one. A. Fee is valid. B. Fee valid if client agrees. C. Fee not valid unless agreement was enforced. The answer is C. But D. Decide the case. FIFA decide the case. Okay, let's focus about D. So let's focus here. Fee not valid unless the fee is not valid unless you have an agreement in place that shows that you have a right and to have that salary. So let me give an example. So let's take, for example, you had a representation agreement with the player, then a 2 years representation agreement, and then since you are being paid instrumentally, and the agent pay, then your agreement is running down. Let's say your last payment can be given when the contract has, maybe when your rep contract has expired. So that can be possible also. So that's why the answer is fee not valid unless agreement was enforced. So let's go now to the study material from that page. Yes, see. So if you go to the study material or the place I send you guys, if you go and read it, then you understand. So I take this back from the screen. Okay, if we're all clear, then at least let's move on. If we're clear already, but at least you guys know where to find the answer now. Okay, let's go 25. A minor player moves to another country temporarily for academic reasons. These particular questions, I don't know, it always pops up. It was just this example I was trying to give you guys, that this kind of question always pops up. A minor moving to a country for academic reasons, is it treated good? What is the condition of is a safeguard? Is there a good safeguard? They always ask something like that. Or another one is, does he have the right to move? So this question always plays around. Sometimes does the minor has a right to move if he's 17, and if he has a right, is there more, let's say, is the safeguard working there? So they give a little bit, they try to tweak it in different ways, but you always have scenarios like this. So but let's just read the question. A minor player moves to another country temporarily for academic reasons and joins a club. The club registered the player for a period exceeding 1 year. So just reading this, when you're from academic, I know I already have on my head that you cannot be registered exceeding 1 year, because they always says when you're going for studies. So let's move forward. The association reviews whether this complies with FIFA rules. Which of the following statements are correct? Select one or more. Registration period must not exceed 1 year. So, okay. I just already spoke about the answer there. The club must be purely an amateur club. So, select one or more. Yes, for someone, when you go for academic reason, the club must be pure and amateur club. The registration will never pass 1 year. And then registration may exceed 1 year if agreed. No, that is wrong. The exception allows unlimited duration. So, well, I use the principle elimination method to find out that A and B can be correct or they correct. But now, what page number? Question 25. What page number? So what's the keyword in this one? You know the keyword they're talking about minor. So protection of minor. Go under protection of minor. That's the keyword. And protection is of minor is under page 178. So let me give it. So when you read that question, you try to find the keyword. What's the keyword of this? And then protection of minor you find on under the RSTP 178, and then go to the place. Protection of minor is article 19, page 178. So read there, you're going to find the answer. Okay, let me just make it clear. Go to 2E. 2E. Yes, good. Someone got it. 2E. No, the person who said D. What did you say? There's someone who said D. No, D is asylum seeker. No, it's not. So E, if you come to E, it's a student. So your answer here was correct. That is D. D is correct, not E. Oh, what am I making myself? Oh, no. E is correct, not D. Sorry. And E says the player is a student and moves without his parents to another country temporarily for academic reasons in order to undertake an exchange program. The duration of the player's registration for the new club until he turns 18 or until the end of the academic or school program cannot exceed 1 year. The player's new club may only be purely an amateur club without a professional team or without a legal, financial, or de facto link to a professional club. So that's it. So the page number 179, article 19, paragraph article 19. Let me show here so that you could 179, article 19, paragraph E. So go there, then you're going to find the answer. That's one also that is clear. So most of all these questions we have done here, I try to make sure that we have the answer from the study material, so you see them. Let's move to the next. Yes, hello, Emperor. You're welcome. Let's just continue. Um, okay, now question 26. A player is registered with a new association without receiving an international transfer certificate, which is ITC. The association argues that the process was delayed but should still be valid. FIFA reviews the legality of the registration. Which statement is correct? Select one. Registration valid. Registration valid if delayed. Registration not allowed without ITC. Only warning issued. What do you guys think? And where can you find the answer? Okay, registration valid. 26 is B. Registration valid if delayed. Another person registration. 26 is A. Another person registration valid, and boom, he got it. Yes, this person got it. The answer is C, and you find it from Article 9, paragraph 170. I mean, and then you have Article 9, page 170, paragraph 1. Article 9, page 170, paragraph 1. Yes, answer is C. So, okay, good. This other person got it as well. Yes. So, go to the answer there. So let me try to, it's always good to read the answer also. 170. Article 9. So let's see. Okay, these players registered at one association may only be registered at a new association once the letter has received an international transfer certificate. Here in, what's this? Let's see. International transfer certificate, and it said from the former association, the ITC shall be issued free of charge without any conditions or time limit. Okay, yes, I'll end from there. Yeah. But yes, that's the answer. That's the answer. I, Let's move. Has a player is loaned and his contract with the new club is terminated early. The player informs the former club and requests reintegration. The former club refuses to reintegrate him immediately. Which statement is correct? Select one. I think we spoke about this already, this question. That if a club loans a player, let's say and the player, let's take for example, if you guys are watching the Premier League, there's a player, Jadon Sancho, loaned to from Man United to Aston Villa. So hadn't been he went to Aston Villa and then things were not working out for him. Then Villa decided to, let's say, bring an academic player through, and I wanted to send Sancho back on loan. So Manchester United, what will Manchester United do? Because let's take for example, Manchester Villa agreed to Manchester United and they were and the wage was being paid, because that's how loans work. You share the wages. So what Manchester United do is, as long as Sancho comes back to Manchester United, they will reintegrate him to the squad. Up, no, even if they have registered people, a lot of players, they will reintegrate him to the squad. So squad clubs always have to think about this. They loan players that if it doesn't work, they're coming back. So you have to always have a way to reintegrate them into the squad. If not, you are going to have a problem with FIFA. So I just answered this question by discussing this, so that at least you have an idea so how it goes. So the answer is C. Yeah, but what page number? Let's see. Did someone put it? Bingo. Someone got it. This person. Yes. And also another person got, okay. He got it. Yes. 27. C is C. Page 170. Article 10 for C. Yes. Also, he also got it as well. Same. Okay, good guys. Yes. Now, question 28. A football agent performs services for both the releasing club and the engaging club in the same transaction. Okay, let's first, because before reading a question, when I try to read a question, what I'm already trying to process what that question is saying. That's the way I try to act fast already. So if I'm reading the question, I try to think, due to my knowledge, does it make sense? So yeah, a football agent performs services for both a releasing club and the engaging club in the same transaction. Okay, the agent argues that the transparency was maintained throughout the process. FIFA review whether this is permitted. Okay, dual representation. Okay, let's see. What do you guys think? Releasing club and an engaging club. There's only one way a football agent um, performs services for one dual services. One is only for an engaging club and the individual. I think you guys know that if you're performing your services for a releasing club and engaging club, that is prohibited. But let's go and see. Let's move on. Let's see what the question asks. Did someone write anything here? What about page 199 at 11, paragraph 6 for question 26? Please read it a little bit. It could be, I don't know, but let's see. Let me go through it. It could be because some of the answers are in different places. But let me see, 199, article 11, paragraph 6, 199. Let me go back, 199. Okay. Article what is it? Okay, let's see. Let me see. 199, Article 11, Paragraph 6. Paragraph 6. If the former association fails to respond to the ICT request within 72 hours, the new association will be able to register the player with the new club and enter the relevant player in registration information in exceptional circumstances. No, this is something like fail. This is different. I think that question, so it's different. It's not it. So question 26, let me just drop back. 26 was a player is registered with a new association without receiving an international transfer certificate. The association argues that the process was delayed, but it's still fine. So this is a different question. Okay, that one is almost like if someone fails, but this is different. Okay, let's move on. I hope I answered your question. Yes, that is different. That's different from question 26. And 27, what do we have? Yeah, I think someone already said C and then. Yes, okay, these guys got it. As I said, 27, yes. These two guys. So that's question. If you go to there, you're going to find question 27. 170. Page 170. Article 10.4c. Okay, guys, let's move on a bit. Yes, 27 is C. C is correct, but I'm just saying that because we're always doing, I want you guys to learn to use this study, use the study material. A football agent, 28, a football agent performs services for both releasing club and engaging club in the same transaction. The agent argues that the transparency was maintained throughout the process. FIFA reviews whether this is permitted. Permitted. Which statement is correct? Select one. Allowed if transparent. B. Allowed if both clubs agree. C. Not allowed under any circumstance. D. Allowed with FIFA approval. What do you guys think? Question 28. We are on question 28. Yes, 28 is C, and what's the page? C, did someone find the page number? I'm still waiting. Waiting. Check that. Okay, someone said paste. Let's see. Let's see what you have. Let me put this. Let's see. 28 is page 5 to 529, article 8.1, 529, article 8.1, 529, article 8.1. Okay, 529. Article 8.1. This means a football agent may not perform football agent services or other services in the same transaction for a racing club and entity. Yeah, correct. It's correct. Same like so it's also found. So you got it. Same is also in this page where we found it. Yeah. So good, guys. Okay, yes, you can find the answer from this page also and this page. What does it state? Let's see. This means a football agent may not perform football agent services or other services in the same transaction for a releasing entity and an individual, a releasing entity and an engaging entity, or all parties of such transaction. So yes, that's it. Yes, hello and welcome to the show. Yes, welcome to the show and hope you're doing great. Okay, let's see. Question 29. A player received multiple cautions in different matches of the same competition. The team agrees that these cautions should carry over into another competition. The team argues that this caution should carry over into another competition. The federation must decide whether this is correct. Which statement is correct? Select one. Cautions always carry over. Cautions never carry over to another competition. Only red card is carry over. FIFA decides. I think we spoke about something like this. Is it even yesterday? Yes, we're talking about this yesterday. Yeah, 29. Someone say answer A. Why? Why? Let's see what A. Cautions always carry over. So cautions are always carry over to another competition. Is that what you guys are saying? Did you guys read the questions well? The question well. They say a player received multiple cautions in different matches of the same competition. The team argues that this caution should carry. The team argues that this caution should carry over into another competition. So what they are trying to say here. Let's take for example, Declan Rice receives 2 yellow cards in a Premier League match. Declan Rice is a player who plays for Arsenal, and then the team is arguing that those cautions should be carried out in their next Champions League game, so that probably in his next Premier League game he will play. Let's give it like that. Let's give it. I'm just trying to put context so that you can see the vision, what they're trying to say. So what they're saying here, they're asking is, can someone who's been caution booked in a Premier League game be carried? Can those cautions be carried on and saved in a Champions League game? Then now they ask you, select cautions are always carried over. Cautions never carry over to another competitions. C, only red cards carry over. D, FIFA decides. So now I've explained it, so let me know. Guys, think what's your answer, because I've tried to explain it so that you guys get the idea. So yes, the answer is B. Cautions never carry over to any other to another competition. So what page number can you find? Do we have any page number? Do we have any page number? Stay waiting. 29 is okay. 29 is B, page 99. Arts. Okay. Paragraph 4. Okay, you get it. Yeah, I think you're right. B, page 99. Let's see. Paragraph 4. Carrying over cautions. Good. Someone found it. If a person is sent off as a result of a direct red card, any other cautions they have previously received in the same match is upheld. Cancellation of caution. Carrying over. If a person receives a caution in two separate matches of the same FIFA competition, they are automatically suspended, or same FIFA automatically suspended from the next match in that competition. Suspension must be served before any other suspension. The disciplinary cautions received during one competition are not carried over to another competition. So if you go to that very distance, so it's number two. Number two is actually the perfect answer. Caution received. You said Article 4. So if you look at Article 2, it's more. That's where it is. It says cautions received during one competition are not carried over to another competition. That's it. So yes, always one competition. It said something. Yeah, that was what it said. So cautions received during one competition are not carried over to another competition. Yes, but if it's same competition, then it's okay. What? A player received multiple cautions. Yeah, but you have to understand, a player received multiple cautions in different matches of in different matches of same competition. But it cannot be taken as I explained. If you have cautions in the Premier League, let me say, which is the top tier of English football, where they have multiple cautions, you cannot take it to a Champions League. That's what they're trying to ask. Can you take your cautions to play in another competition? What is a competition? You have to understand. Competition is like you have the Premier League, for example. You have Champions League. That's a different competition. You have yes. Let me give an example. Premier League and Champions. Those are different competitions. So if you have cautions, multiple cautions in Premier League, can you serve them in the Champions League? No. That's just what they're trying to explain here. Okay. Yes, that's why I said multiple. Yes, it's right. Brian, how can I reach you? Do you have social media in active use? Yes, I'm always on LinkedIn. I'm always on LinkedIn. I'm on Instagram, but I will say LinkedIn is the best way to reach me because Instagram, I have 130K followers on Instagram, but it's just about training football because I tried. That's where I build young players that I manage them in my agency. So it's for getting players. So I don't recommend agents. People who are trying to be agent text me there. People who text me, they are more of young players that they are trying to get into me training them and then working with them under my agency. You understand? Then for LinkedIn, so if you are to contact me, I'll say LinkedIn, which is that's where it's more yeah that you can see me that I will reply as quick as possible. Um, what's my LinkedIn banner? Let's see. Just a moment. Let just hang around. Let's see what. So if you go to LinkedIn and okay, so if you go to LinkedIn and you type this name, Brian Gaucho N, yes, you're going to yes. But I'm talking to yes. If you go to LinkedIn, contact me there, and then you let me know. Tell me that you're contacting me from YouTube because I have a lot of there are a lot of messages there, so that many people try to ask me. So ask me different things. So that's why I'm already saying that. Tell me like this so that I know that you're the one. Okay, let's try to finish because it seems this 20 questions almost took entire day. I don't know why it became long. Like just these 10 questions. Okay, a person bound by the FIFA code becomes aware of breach but decides not to report it. The person argues that it's not their responsibility to intervene. The ethics committee reviews the situation. Which statement is correct? Select one. No obligation exists. Report is optional. Failure to report is sanctionable. Only serious breaches must be reported. I think this one maybe took a little bit easy for people to know. A little bit easy. Yes, I think just by logic, you can see that the answer will be C. So there are those kind of questions that it looks clear. And what is the number? What's your number? C, yes. What page? Okay, if you go to page 120 at 128 duty to report, let's make okay page 59 article Someone said 59. Article 11. Okay, let me find what you're saying. But anyways, before finding, let me give you a page first. 127, page 127, article 18, paragraph 2. Page 127 at 18, paragraph 2. Page 127, article 18, paragraph 2. Okay, now let me find your own. You said page 59. That's because this is duty to report. The keyword here is duty to report. Page 59, article 11, paragraph 1. Page 59. Page 59, article 11. 59. Okay, this is article 11, paragraph. Anyone subject to code shall immediately report to the Secretary of the Dictionary. Duty to report. Anyone subject to this code shall immediately report to the Secretary of the Disciplinary Committee. Any violation of or attempt to violate this code by any third party, anyone subject to this code must make an effort. What is it called? Let's see. Then duty to collaborate. Yes, could be okay. Yes, duty to report. Yeah, anyone subject to this code. Yes, it's okay. Duty to report. Yes, so you have that one as well. So we also have it also at duty to report. Page 59, article 11. But also you can have it from this place. Okay, guys. Oh my God, it took ages. Okay, let's do this. We have a little bit of game that let's do this once. And so wherever you are, just type this on your. I think I don't think any you guys are going to see my screen if we did this here. Let's see. So type this. Let me see. So this is what I want you guys to type. Let me take this first off from here. Yes, that's what I want you guys to type on your browsers, on your browser. Then I'm going to give you guys a code. Let's see. That's a game that I want us to play concerning the this FIFA exam that I prepared today for, or not exam, FIFA questions, some multiple choice question that we can use 15 minutes, 10 minutes to do that. Let's see. Waiting for participants. And if I minimize this, I don't need to minimize this, so I just need to be here. What's the game pin? Good. Okay, get this. That's the game pin. Okay, that's the pin for you guys. So we need first 15 people and it's closed. So luckily you are 15 online now. So let's see, for those who are this let me give you guys 2 minutes. Let's try to see. So the first 15 people, then we can activate it. So when you're registering, just put any a name that you can. Yes, Kahoot. The name is Kahoot. It's Kahoot, and the pin is this is the pin. Just join. Good. Yes, I'm waiting for the other guys to join. Then people have to join them before I start. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Participant seven. I'm still waiting. So remember, I'm still waiting for other people to join. Guys, let's join. It's a free game that I want you guys to get. Let's do some quick stuffs here. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I mean, okay. Yes, we have 17 people online, and we have just seven there. So we should be able to. Sorry, I was away for a bit. What are we joining? We are playing a game we call Kahoot game, and the game is so type this on my screen Kahoot dot it. Then it's going to ask for a pin, and this is the pin. You can register. Yes. So let's join. Let's join. So that's the pin. Yes, Kahoot is always fun, man. Yeah, I like it as well. I like it. It sharpens your brain somehow. 9 participant. Okay, I'm going to give 1 minute again for people to join. Then we close and then we start. So one, two. I'm counting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yes, I see everybody. Do you see my name? ALP 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. Okay, let's check. Do you see my name? ALP 77. Yes, I see your name. ALP 77. I see ALP 77. I see M. I see JJ. I see DT. I see Dimitri. I see Ann Slim. I see Emperor. I see Go Boy. Go Boy. I see CC. I see MJ and I see Emperor. Okay. Okay. Now let's go. So we have to be sharp. Ready? And go. Who decides the venue for most FIFA final competitors? Let's go. Okay. That's question one. Pick one answer before the time runs out. Okay, let's see. And Okay, one person got it. Okay, 0%. Okay, let's go. Next one, true or false. Next one is true or false. A representation agreement with a player must have an automatic renewal. True or false. Go. 5 answers, 6 answers. This one should be an easy question. A representation agreement with an individual must have an automatic renewal. Who is still guessing? Let's go, let's go. Okay, five got it right. Two. So, guys, the thing is, you have to click and choose your answer. Probably, if I hope I hope I don't have to explain this. Who decide the venue for the FIFA World Cup? Next, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. The Congress decides the venue for the FIFA World Cup. The Congress. Okay, let's go. What is the primary duty of an agent? And go. Oh, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Just two answers to negotiate contract and represent. Yeah. And next, a football agent shall do what according to paragraph 282, article 6, paragraph. But let's say, okay, this one I put 30, you have 30 seconds here. Act on behalf of a player according to football tribunal. Act in the interest of all parties at article 13 of FFR. Act on behalf of a player. Avoid conflict of interest while providing their services. So what must they do? Okay, two people got it. Act in conflict of interest. A football agent has the right to work for a club if he informs FIFA according to FFAR. True or false? A football agent has the right to work for a club if he informs FIFA according to FIFA football agent regulation. If he informs FIFA. So good. What is a sell-on clause in football transfer? Bonus for winning trophies, future fee percentage paid for former club, player wage increase clause, and contract termination option. Oh, no one. Future fee percentage paid to former club. Training compensation is reward paid to training clubs when a player signs his first contract as an amateur player. Training compensation is a reward paid to training clubs when a player signs his first professional contract as an amateur player. Let's go. Okay. And next, if an applicant passes the exam, they shall pay the annual license fee to FIFA. Okay, next. Can international matches take place without FIFA permission? Um, let's go. Yes. Okay. And the answer is no, according to article. Who can take the final decision on authorization of international matches? Okay, one person had it. Next one is a natural person may become a football agent by, let's go, submitting a complete license application via platform. All answers are correct according to page 27. Complying with eligibility requirement, paying an annual fee to FIFA. This one, I give one, all answers are correct. This one is correct. All answers are correct. Only one person. Nobody got this one. Oh, I wanted to give you guys cado there. Free edition gift there. As an agent, you can do deals with another agent if all rules and regulations are respected according to FIFA. True or false? As an agent, you can do deals with another agent if all rules and regulations are respected according to FIFA. Okay. Can players play against non-affiliated teams without FIFA approval according to Article 64, page 56? So can players play? It's just the answer is just can player play against affiliated teams without FIFA approval? Yes, only and then only friendlies. No, only with confederations approval. Okay, one person got it. No. Next, what is required for a club to join another association? What is required for a club to join another association? That's just it. Approval from both associations, confederations, and FIFA. Only confederations approval. No approval. Only FIFA approval. Okay, one got right. Okay. What is a bridge transfer in football? What is bridge transfer in football? A temporary loan move to gain playing time and move to another club. A transfer that happened within 18 weeks. A transfer used by clubs to bypass paying training compensation. None of the above. Okay. Uh, what is an allocation statement in football transfer? Allocation player role plan in team, scout performance report, financial breakdown of a transfer payment to parties, player salary agreement. What is a representation agreement in football? Deal between player and club, contract between player and agent defining services. It is 2 years maximum transfer fee agreement. And this one, someone is 2 years maximum. They say, what is it? They didn't ask the duration. This is quite tricky. That's why I knew this one might be tricky. 19. The service fee due to a football agent shall be paid on an invoice basis. No, it can be paid. No, it can be paid different ways. Yes, according to this is yes, according to this. No, service fee is paid when agreement is confirmed by FIFA. Last question. What happens if no absolute majority is reached in the FIFA in the first ballot? Voting is cancelled. Voting is cancelled. And then next, lower vote bite is eliminated. All bites remain. The answer is this one: lower bites, lower vote bites. Sorry. Okay. And no, no, start again. Summary. Let's check the podium. Number three, we have Go Boy with 259 points. And then we have number two, we have Dimitri. Two, I mean, not 200, I mean, two, number three was Go Boy. G Boy, that's 2,599 points. And then number two, we had Dimitri with 2,868 points. And the person who won was DT with 4,001 points. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's have a conversation about this. Yes, go boy. Yes. How do you guys think about it? How was it? Was it challenging, hard, or easy, or what was it? How was it? Guys, what do you guys think about it? Was it challenging? Do we do one more time, same questions, or what do you guys think? Then before we leave, what do you guys think? Do we do one more time and we go? I'm confused. Before you read the question, the time is up. Yeah, it's because it's just that kind of yeah, it's about just thinking and making quick decision. So that's why Kahoot is it's not about because most of the questions, if you read them, you're going to get them. Let's say if they give you were seeing all the shapes, you're not seeing the question. Guys, is that what you was really? I think most of you guys, I think some people said they saw the question. Or is it that it was so fast that you saw all you were seeing shape? But guys, did you guys see the question? Let me know. I want to know. Yes, only shapes. Okay, then there's something wrong. There's something wrong. It cannot be. Okay. No, you should be able to see the question. You should be. But did you guys see the answer? Did you guys see the answers? But I'm talking about you saw the answers, or yes, I did not see answers, no questions. Oh, there must have been something wrong if you didn't see answer question. Okay, what happened then? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to join the car with myself. Let's see. Let's see. Let me join the car with my phone and see. Okay, let me enter the pin myself. 6810724. Okay, Brian is in. Let's see. I just want to let's see how it goes. Let's just click anything we want to click. Let's see. Let me just click. Let's just. I just want to click and see. No, we're not playing. I just want to see. We're not playing. I just want to see if if I'm seeing the question. Let me go again. Next, I want to see because you guys true false question. Ah, oh, okay, okay, okay. There must be a certain problem. Yes, good guys. You guys are just seeing just the questions. Settings. If we go to settings, let's see. Show questions on device. On devices, question and answer show on. Okay, okay, let's go. Okay, okay, let's. How do I start this thing back? Let's see. Let's see. And now, okay. Thanks for participating. And then we say start again. Okay, let's see. I try to adjust it. So I try to take myself out. Okay, now let's start. Okay. Who decide the venue for the FIFA fest? Okay, that's the first question. Let's see. I think now. Let's move to next. Let's see. A representation agreement with the player must have an automatic renewal. Let's go. Okay, next. Who decide the venue for the FIFA World Cup? Okay, next. What is the primary duty of an agent? And next, go. That's a question there. A football agent shall do what? That's just a question. This paragraph is just where you can find it, but you don't need a football agent shall do what? Act on behalf of a player according to football tribunal or avoid conflict of interest. One person got it. Okay. A football agent has the right to work for a club if he informs FIFA according to FFA. Yes or no? This one is easy. A football agent has the right to work for a club if he informs FIFA according to FFAR. I think we've spoken about this that football agent doesn't even have right to work for clubs. So let's see. Yeah. What is sell-on clause in football transfer? And go. Sell-on clause in football transfer. Bonus of for winning trophies. Is that it? Player wages increase clause? No. Contract termination period. So we know already the answer. Now this true or false. Training compensation is reward paid to training clubs when a player signs his first contract as an amateur player. Okay. True or false. Training compensation is reward paid to training clubs when a player signs his first contract as an amateur player. No, the word amateur makes it already wrong. First contract as a professional player. So that's the trick on these things. If an applicant passes the exam, they shall pay annual license fee to FIFA. Yes, no, 5 months later. It means they shall pay the 5 months later, 3 months after FIFA has told them to do so. So which is the answer? Okay, good. 6 people got it. Can international matches take place without FIFA permission? Yes. The answer is it yes? Is it no? And then another, the next one is if the General Secretariat decides so. And then the last one is never. No, according to that person. Who can take the final decision on authorization of international matches? Confederation, clubs, member associations, FIFA, according to Article 18. A natural person may become a football agent by submitting a compliance, submitting a complete license via platform, complying with the eligibility requirement, paying annual fee, this thing. And then all answers are correct according to all answers are correct. Yes. Next one, true or false. As an agent, you can do deals with another agent if all rules and regulations are respected according to FIFA. Yes. Yes. Everyone got that one. Can players play against non-affiliated teams without FIFA approval according to Article 64? Okay, forget it. According to Article 64, that's just where you'll find the answers. But can players play against non-affiliated teams without FIFA approval? Yes, only friendlies. No, only with confederation approval. So, can FIFA play against non-affiliated teams without FIFA approval? Okay, next. What is required for a club to join another association? Approval from both associations, confederation, and FIFA. No approval. Only FIFA approval. Only confederation's approval. I think this is quite also clear because from a club to join, you need to have approval from your association or whatsoever. Let's see. What is a bridge transfer in football? A temporary loan move to gain playing time and move from another club. A transfer that happens within 18 weeks. A transfer used by clubs to bypass paying training compensation. None of the above. Okay, let's see. Yes, this one. A transfer used by clubs to bypass training compensation. What is an allocation statement in football transfer? Player role, plan in team, scout performance report, financial breakdown of transfer payment to parties, player salary agreement. Okay. What is a representation agreement in football? Guys, I said what is a representation agreement? I didn't say how long because if you put blue, it's 2 years. It shouldn't be. Yeah. Okay, good. I think some people learn about this. The service fee due to a football agent shall be paid on invoice basis. No, it can be paid in different ways. Yes, it can be. Yes, according to paragraph 2 cents. Yes, according to paragraph. No, I think this answer is very complicated. So we can give a free point for this because the two answers between. Ooh, I won't blame anyone if the person fails this because I should take out this according to page this, page this. What happens if no absolute majority is reached in the first ballot? Now, what happens if no absolute majority is reached in the first ballot? Last question for those who want to be first. Let's see. Let's see. The person wants to be first. Let's see the last question. If you answer, maybe you might pass you might go top. Voting is cancelled. Lowest vote byte is eliminated. All bytes remain. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's go to podium. Check the podium. Number 3. Whoa, GT had 11,208. Anslem 13,732. And number 1, JJ 14,127. Runners up Dimitri 5. Goben 4. Good one, guys. Ooh. Now let's go back to this. No. Yes. What's going on? No, we were already in a Kahoot. We're doing a Kahoot on the shapes. That was really good, Ryan. Yeah, nice one. At least most of you guys did. Yes, that's nice. Just to refresh your brain and this thing and come up. That at least makes you think quick, as quicker, think more quicker. I did see the answers. No, the question I didn't see. This was the previous time. We couldn't see the answers. We couldn't see the answers. Who couldn't see the answer? Did you guys couldn't see the answer again? What is going on? Someone said they couldn't see the answer. Are you sure, or just you? Because can you let me know how was it, guys? Did you people see the answer? Because the scores that some people had good scores. It shows that they were. Or you could. What's going on? Let me know. Let me know, guys. If you guys didn't. Like from beginning to the end. No, the question, no answers. No, yes, I saw questions. I saw the questions and answers. Okay, good. So how come some people saw questions and answers? Okay, but guys, it's 2 hours something. So let's leave so that at least let's see if tomorrow we'll have something to do. If not, I'm going to let you know if we have a session tomorrow. I saw it too. Okay, good. When the next live stream? The exam is next week Tuesday. The exam, yes, is next week Tuesday. So let's see if we have a single live stream this week, and I'll always let you know through the WhatsApp group or also on the YouTube channel. So okay, so let's try to keep it like that. But I'll let you know already tomorrow how things goes. If we're going to do a live stream tomorrow or Sunday. What did I score? I don't remember. I think I caught most of the people. I think I don't remember the people score, but I caught the names. Right. But well, anyways, tomorrow we're going to do or on Sunday we're going to try to find a way to do another one. So I'll try to see how the Kahoot goes and practice. I hope everyone sees answers. Anyways, Okay, take care, guys, and let me try to rest. Okay, it was pleasure again talking with you guys or chatting with you guys and answering these things. Thanks, guys. Yes, thanks, guys. The pleasure is mine. Okay. Yes, let's talk tomorrow and good night to you all. Bye for now. Cheers. As you can see, I'm tired. I'm just like, let me go and sleep. Let me go and sleep.